after the first day, they were like a lot more understanding and stuff. It took me a while to know a few more things, but they were just like, don't worry, you'll get used to it.
G'day, I'm Deborah Caldo, and welcome to the Red Giraffe Solutions Expanding Worlds podcast, where we aim to support you as you help your young person with additional needs plan for their future. A future where they are safe, secure, and live a rewarding and fulfilling life. From around the world, I share stories and share solutions from people making this possible right now. I'm a parent of a young person with additional needs, so I understand the challenges. Many of the people I've interviewed on this podcast have already helped me design a better future for my daughter, and I hope that they might help you as well to imagine what's possible for your young person. Moving from school to paid work is a big transition for anyone. It is often more difficult for young people with additional needs. There can be several reasons for this. Perhaps their school didn't provide a plan for transition. Maybe the support they need disappears after they leave school. Possibly they haven't had any work experience, which is often what employers want. There are also issues around how we get jobs with the need for a CV and in-person interviews, which our young people can find difficult. In part 2 of my conversation with Adam and his mother Deb, the focus is on what Adam did after he left school, his experiences of getting paid work, the job he's doing now, and his future plans when it comes to work. We also talked a little bit about what happens next in terms of Adam eventually moving out of home. If I'm honest, some of the scenarios that Adam talks about around work are the same ones that we've experienced with our daughter. So I hope you find this conversation with Adam and Deb as useful as I did. Adam, can we talk about the jobs you've had and the job you have now?
I did do a few jobs before, but this one here is probably the best one because it was through a disabilities agency, so they're more understanding of what to do. So yeah, but the other jobs, I do a resume and stuff, and they were just main and they're a lot more competitive. It was all in fast food, all of them. Yeah, every job I got was gone better and better, but this one I have now is by far the best.
Do you think that's because you're just getting used to work, or is that just your confidence has grown, I assume? Because you know now you can do it.
Yeah, it's just because I knew it wasn't in food related. I know it was something different because I could not find a job if it wasn't in food.
So the agency you went to, did they sit down and talk to you about what you might want to do, or did they just say, we're going to help you find some work and then you can...
I said what kind of jobs I like, but they'll be more competitive. Because I want to do like EB games, JB, like the games and technology stuff I'm good at. Mm-hmm. But that was like a lot more competitive and stuff. But then they showed me these other jobs which that might be good, and that's why I found this job. And after the first day, they were like a lot more understanding and stuff. It took me a while to know a few more things, but they were just like, don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Do they support you as well currently, or do you just...
So after you get a job, it goes to a different lady, and she calls you every few weeks to see how it goes. And I think she's going to come to my work in like a few weeks to see how it is. And yeah, she's just more like a check-up to see how it is.
So she does phone calls and then visits the work site to see if everything's okay.
So the company you work for, are they a small company or a big company?
I think
family owned. Yeah,
it's like a family owned. Most times it's just me and my boss in the truck, and we go deliver them.
And you find him very supportive, and
and most times we just end up laughing the whole way the truck ride. We just end up laughing.
So what kind of skills do you think you're learning at this job that can help you? Because obviously at some point you want to move forward to something else.
Yeah, they're talking about doing maybe a forklift license.
Yeah, so like a forklift license where like we get more experience. I'm not sure with this job, but the other jobs, like fast food, it was like, the memorize the stuff, what to put in it and know where it is and just split-second thinking, basically. And yeah, but at this job, it's a bit more quiet. And then when I'm in the truck, when we get there, he's just like, take your time, it's no rush and all that stuff. So it's a bit
of time there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You say it's quiet. I was just wondering, you want to go into sort of helping young children. Yeah. Is that not going to be noisy, or is that a different noise?
Whenever I was in the prep class, my headaches would go away. It actually helps me being in the prep class and stuff. So sometimes I get in there and I have a big headache, but at the end of the day, it's gone basically, and I'm just laughing. It helps. I don't know how.
Well, maybe it makes you happy, and then you feel good about it.
Because I know it's something I want to do. And
how much do you work at the moment? How many shifts do you do?
Right now, I'm doing like between 1 or 2 shifts, but they vary between like sometimes it can be like 7 or 8 in the morning. And then when I finish, it's usually like 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock, but between then, the time goes quick. Yeah, but right now, I'll try to get, because I'm on a trial, it's a bit less, but after I get into part-time, I want to try and get a bit more. But they wanted me to go full-time straight away, but I thought, I want to go part-time, just go slow and then build up. Like with my old jobs, they put me on like one shift at the start of the week, and then not wants me on for the rest of the week, basically. I have nothing to do for the whole week, so I just end up spending my money and have nothing to do. So, yeah, I'm trying
and Adam's he likes to be busy all the time. So when he's at home, it's okay to be home for a day, but then after that you think, well, I want to be doing something, so he always wants to be busy doing something. So that's why I said to this job here, because they wanted him to do full-time straight away, and I said no. I said I want to try. I want to give him a few days a week, ease him into it, and if everything goes okay, then we can look at that further on down the track. I'm not having him going full bolt 38 hours a week, and then he's going to,
So far, I think it's been good.
Mm-hmm. And you said the forklift and things like that, but obviously in your head you're thinking, I've developed some skills and I won't work here forever.
Yeah.
How do you think you might get into the childcare? I mean, is this just a way of sort of developing? Because obviously what you're developing is great skills. Yeah. And as you said, some of those skills have come even in jobs you didn't like, but you develop those skills along the way.
I might just, go to try to find like an easier TAFE. Maybe there's a TAFE, with disabilities or something. If I find a way,
some sort of like traineeship or something like that.
If I find a way, I do. But if I don't, I'll find a way somehow. But
after all this with the work, do you want to move out? And
I want to move out with my sister, but I'm not sure if she wants to. She always goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna move out." I go like, "Oh yeah, but me and my sister Chloe, we're gonna move out," and she's just like, "Yeah, I don't know." Yeah.
But is that a long-term thing you see? You want to move out?
Yeah, I want to move out because I'm more independent. Like, even if I find like, a small apartment or something, but I have to get a little more money to build up to it.
How are you going to cope with that?
I'm not. But yeah, look, I could see him. I mean, obviously not now, but when he's ready, I think it'll be good for him. Yeah, to be more independent and do his own thing, and he's very good around the house. He's not like his sister. He's very good.
Mom!
No, I said he's very good.
Cut that out.
No, actually, I'm going to leave that bit in.
Okay.
She's not going to listen, is she?
No, I hope not.
What do you do around the house for yourself?
Like empty the dishwasher and stuff. But
put it on every day and empty it, make your bed, and keep your room tidy, and he cleans the bathroom after his sister.
What about things like cooking and that? You cook or?
When I was younger, I used to always cook. The good thing about that special school, there was like the better shows and so I'd always do the cooking and that made me want to cook more. Yeah, after school I've gone into more cooking, like I made like tacos, quiches and all that stuff. Mum and Dad, they're better than when I make it. Like the quiches and stuff, Dad's like, Mum's...
Adam makes the best.
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn, it's competitive.
I can ask you a question. I don't want to talk about you while you're here, but have you sort of got a plan in your head about, even though obviously Adam's really happy where he is, do you think about when he moves out? Do you think about what happens, I suppose, financially, all those sorts of things?
Don't overly think about it. We do think about, it's probably more financially that I worry. He's very good with public transport, so I don't need to worry about that. He's pretty good with money as well. Sometimes. He's pretty good with it. The only thing I sort of really worry about, I suppose, with Adam is more the social aspect of things in life. He's probably one of my biggest worries, that he doesn't quite get the social cues with a lot of things, and that's probably one of the biggest things that worry myself and my husband with him. He doesn't quite see it, but we can see. But when he moves out, I'm not overly worried. I'm not overly worried. He's pretty good. But with Adam, the biggest thing I worry about is the social. I worry that one day someone's going to take advantage of the situation, and because he's such a kind-hearted person and will do anything for anyone, and that's probably one of my biggest worries with Adam.
It's always nice to know that I'm not the only parent that spends lots of time worrying. I guess that's part of the job. And although I suspect Deb will never stop worrying, there are clearly a lot of things that she doesn't need to worry about. The experiences Adam shared around work, especially how the level of support provided makes such a difference, is important to remember, as is the fact that each job he had helped him develop new skills, even if they were jobs that he didn't particularly enjoy. It's important to take the positives out of experiences like that, as he so clearly has. And obviously, while he likes the job he's doing now, it's not the one he wants to necessarily stay in forever. Our young people deserve the same opportunities to try different roles and learn new skills as everyone else. With the right support in place, that can be a lot easier. Moving forward in everything we do, whether that's work or living independently, is something we should all be given the choice to do. I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope that the stories and the solutions shared on here help you as you support your young person to create their future. And if you know anyone who would find the ideas useful, please share the podcast with them. Of course, if you want to, you can leave a review, because that is another way families who need this information can find it more easily. This show is created as part of Red Giraffe Solutions. To find out what the Red Giraffe is all about, visit redgiraffesolutions.com, where you'll find more resources around daily living, relationships, purpose and financial security. I'm at Deb Ricaldo on Instagram and Facebook. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to have a conversation with you on any of those. Bye for now.